It's a national program. It's also sponsored by California Medical Association Foundation. It's a program where people walk at least once a month in the community. And Dr. Ranid has been, Dr. Shafipour has been doing this for several months now in Santa Monica. And as part of this, he will give us a talk to encourage us and motivate us to a healthy lifestyle. So without further ado, I will hand it over to you.
Hello everybody, I'm Shafipour. I'm a family doctor in Santa Monica, and I'm really glad that LACMA and Dr. Penzo and Mayor Cooper are doing this. This is a wonderful event. We started this about 8 months ago in Santa Monica. We walked by the beach for an hour, about 2 to 3 miles, and we've had a very good turnout. And our walk is the second Saturday. So we're going to do these maybe back to back or every other Saturday. So if you want to join us, you can do both of them. As a part of it, we usually give about a 5-minute talk before on a health topic that is a general health topic. And if you guys have any questions, doctors are available and you can talk to them. So what is the number one New Year resolution? Exactly. Weight loss is the number one resolution usually. And how many of you have this resolution this year? For probably not for the first time. And usually this is a great time for gym memberships. Gyms always pick up on, they have great offers. There's also great offers on Groupon, these social medias for programs, and a lot of us go sign up, and after a couple of months we end up not doing it. That's the most common thing statistically. So what I was thinking, and this is a talk I gave at our walk, basically our last walk of the year was how to really make the New Year resolution and get an early start. Because about 50% of my practice is weight loss, and my goal usually during the holidays is not weight loss but weight maintenance, or about a couple of pounds weight gain. I tell people if you can maintain your weight or even gain a couple of pounds, it's easy to lose those. And a lot of people do succeed in that. So how do we do that? The most common meal that is typically skipped in a day is the breakfast. And that's pretty much the most important meal because it sets our day. If we start the day hungry, if we start the day without food, then our blood sugar is going to be going up and down, and we're going to constantly be hungry and crave starch, crave sugar. We're not going to crave protein if the blood sugar is down. And a lot of times it's not really calories in, calories out, because if I give you 1,000 calories worth of salmon versus 1,000 calories worth of M&M, which is one of my favorite candies, you know which one you're going to want more in about 20 minutes afterward. You're probably not going to crave steak in 20 minutes, but the sugars really make us crave. So try to have your biggest meal in the morning before noon, and try to have at least 4 ounces of protein. So how do we get that? Omelet, cottage cheese, protein shakes. There's different types of protein shakes, whey, pea, hemp, egg white. All of those are great sources, and they really stabilize our blood sugar. The other thing is having small, more frequent meals. So making sure you have 3 meals, and again, as a part of those meals, at least 2 to 4 ounces of protein, and then 2 snacks. Again, because you don't want to ride the wave of your blood sugar. You want to make sure the blood sugar is stable, so your body is utilizing your own body's fat to burn. And make sure you're having at least 2 servings of fruit a day and about 8 servings of vegetables. Again, that's very important because a lot of people are like, oh, I have tons of fruit a day and I'm not losing weight. Fruit has a lot of sugar. It's healthy. It's not going to affect your cholesterol levels and stuff, but it has a lot of sugar. So vegetables always has to be at least 4 times the amount of fruits that you're having. And the processed food, canned food. There's a lot of options for meal replacements, but unfortunately a lot of us go to lean cuisine and these packaged food, and even though caloric-wise they're low, unfortunately, they have a lot of additives that have shown to make us gain weight, and they're not really lively. The other thing is, when you go to a party, when you're going to an event, you're going to a restaurant, try to have a snack beforehand. It takes about 20 minutes for our brain to realize our stomach is full. And if you go to a restaurant, you go to an Italian restaurant, they put a bread bowl, you're going to attack it. But if you had a little protein bar, you had a little snack, healthy snack like, I don't know, 5 almonds 20 minutes before, then you have a little bit of time and breathing room to think before you go for the attack. And alcohol, try to limit it to wine. Red wine probably would be the best, has antioxidants, and caloric-wise is the least. And we don't want to have it up to 3 hours before we go to bed, again, because it's empty calories. The other thing that's very important and is in the news almost every day is probiotics. So what are the probiotics? Probiotics are the healthy bacteria that help us digest, help us process food. We got about 30 feet of tubing in there, and that's all live tissue. So we have a lot of things going on, and the probiotics really, really help our brain. They help our stomach. They help with digestion and weight loss. And I'll give a talk on probiotics all by itself. So you take a good source, kefir, Greek yogurt, the probiotic capsules, they're all good to have them with meals. Just make sure you're having them with meals because you want to feed the bacteria. And exercise-wise, exercise is a great complement to weight loss and health. And a lot of us, when we think about exercise, we think about going to the gym, buying a membership, changing clothes. We live in LA, so you can just go outside, places like this during the day and exercise. And use technology, pedometers, Fitbit, Nike wristband, all of those keep us accountable. So we want to set a goal of about 30 minutes a day, or if you can, about 10,000 steps a day. And I've seen people do really, really well in terms of health when they use these devices because, again, it keeps you accountable. And last but not least, sleep. Sleep, again, is a really huge topic that I have another talk on, but our body needs at least about 6 to 8 hours of sleep to be able to lose weight. There's a lot of hormonal things that go on during the sleep that help us store memory and help us lose weight. So make sure you're getting adequate amount of sleep, and let's start the walk.
Well, before we start,
Yeah.
that was great. Dr. Shafipour is not only family practice board certified, but obesity medicine. So he's an excellent resource.
Yeah.
I want to tell you about